15, 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hissing, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought, yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me, yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve, yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove. I spent the check on the diamond cross, but still ain't paid my dues. Gotta be number one, number two never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought, yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me, yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve, yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill, yeah, champion, yeah, we here.
We've got clear skies and brisk temperatures. You know what that is? That's perfect fall football weather here at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's time to learn. What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up? Check 13, 49, check 49, check 49.
On the run, here's Anthony McFarland. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Brought down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
42's the mic. Check, 42's the mic. Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Miles Sanders first carry of the game. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Sanders, the ball carrier.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I'm not sure it made a difference on that play, but one thing to keep in mind, here in the early part of the year during a day game, the sun does play a factor on deep balls.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Johnson on the return. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Monday. Watch the screen. You good? Jim. Check 3. 77. He's got it. We got double up.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Check. Mike's 49.
Show that bench release and go.
Pull it together.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. That's into the hands of his running back, McFarland.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Take both of them. Chuck, Missy. Beat these two. Hey, alert 3. Quarter.
49's the mic.
Get the ball.
Roethlisberger now to throw on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Anthony McFarland. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
3-yard line.
Let me breathe for a minute, man. Like 80. Solid, 5 down. It's a part of that. Shoot. Watch the shoot. Little spacing. 22, 44. You. Double bump. Check 25.
On first down, McFarland. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
The tackle.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Balaj. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
42 the mic, boys. 42. 42 the mic. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Balaj, and he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
No score.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. And Eric Ebron, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. Put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Eagles 0. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They start on the ground here at Sanders. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
We know it's primarily a passing league now, but anytime a runner breaks one like that, you've got to have a secondary that can find a way to him and find a way to get him on the ground. Absent of that, he's going to find the end zone every time.
Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
180. 59, what's up? 59, what's up?
They'll run here with Balaj. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards there and a first down.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Quarter, quarter. 8, 8, 8, 8.
Mike's 49. Mike's 49. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Kill, kill, kill.
Help out.
49 to Mike. 49 to Mike.
We own them. We own them.
49, 49, guys. Mike, 49.
Here's Roethlisberger. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. 16 yards, a first down.
Good catch by Deontay Johnson, and he really helped fill a void during his rookie season when he had 59 catches that led the team, and he was first among all rookie receivers last season as well. Not bad for the 10th wide receiver selected in the 2019 draft. Really good play. Expects to continue to get better in this Pittsburgh offense.
They run it with Balaj. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
Both of them.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee?
230. Meet these two.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check, check.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
49, 49.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
29-yard line.
Check 43. Say. Slam.
Easy.
Whip. Watch the whip.
50.
Watch 49.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. 49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic. Check pass.
On 2nd and 9, Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. 3rd down here.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
Mike's 49.
Whoa! Rip right. Here we go.
49. Oh, here we go.
49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
46 to Mike. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Wentz on the give to Sanders. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
And it's 3rd down.
shotgun now for Wentz. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. On the return, Johnson. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Check 15. Check alert. Alert 3. Quick dance. Take 2 of them. These 2. He's coming. Take both of them.
Now they try the right side here. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts.
It's 4th down.
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Yards on the punt there. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have to show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it created a big run. Sanders on first down with a little bit of space as he works his way forward, a gain of 4.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
Wentz on target there to Jeffrey. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go again with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down.
Wentz now to throw. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Sanders. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Sanders, the ball
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Caught by the tight end Ertz. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down.
7-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Check 24. Check 24. What's up? 59, what's up? 59, what's up? 44.
On the ground, it's McFarland. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Like 30. Here we go. Check 52. Check.
Now a handoff looking right. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
That's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Let's get off the field, D. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Alert, alert.
Check.
Take 2 of them. 7 and 7.
Watch your slack. Watch your slack. Watch your slack.
Roethlisberger. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Complete. It's now 3rd down and long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the shit. Watch the shit. One day. Switch it. You good? Switch it. Check.
Show that bench release and go. Corner.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Too little. Cut.
Roethlisberger will throw. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Eric Ebron. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead. Boswell for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10.
It is good.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Jeffrey with a catch left side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Goodwin able to haul it in. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 48 yards.
1st down.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Wentz, and he's going to have the hook up to Scott. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
50. 22, 44.
Mike 42, Mike 42. Watch the run. Mike 42, Mike 42.
I'm coming.
Here's Roethlisberger. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
Focus. Jack 16. Check the back. Hey.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, watch this. Take 2 of them. Take both of them.
On 2nd down, McFarland. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got the first down here and then some, but a penalty flag down. This could very well be coming back. Now a run with midfield stripe into Eagle. And credit the tackle to Derek Barnett.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Check three. Take 2 of them. Middle. He's coming. Yeah.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. On second down now, McFarland. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively, 6 DBs in the game. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. He's back to throw. He'll get this to the rookie from TCU. That's Jalen Reagor. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Now, how about previous snap, they bounced back, and that's exactly what they needed defensively, getting a big play of their own.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
14.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for the Steelers, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come